When we first stepped on the site here, we really had this nostalgic feeling. There was a fibro shack and you could feel the memories that would have been made there over the years. And as we walked across the site and you could see these walking tracks down onto the beach through the dunes, we really just had this overwhelming feeling that this was a very special place and we had the opportunity to deliver a very special project. My name is Brent Thompson and I'm the founder of Siera and we're at Pipis. When we think about the Gold Coast, there are so many locations and different communities, but when you really want to hone in on that real surf town, quiet location, this is that quintessential small surf village feel that other parts of the Gold Coast don't have. It's just got that feeling that people are chasing that they used to have. This particular site is absolute beachfront, and that's how we've designed the whole building, is to make that transition from your residence out to the beach as seamless as possible by providing amenity there that helps to encourage and embrace that active lifestyle. So we've got this beautiful gym, our heated magnesium lap pool, the beach shower and the dog wash, all of this making it that little bit easier to be able to live a very active lifestyle. And then when it comes to the residences themselves, we just have this unbelievable view out over the Pacific Ocean. We can see all the way up to the Surfers Paradise skyline to the north. We can see down to the Coolangatta border to the south. And we wanted to capture as much as that as we could. So we've got this floor to ceiling glass where you've got views everywhere. Life here is really about just opening up the back doors, opening the windows, letting the breeze come through, and just enjoy everything that's special about this location.
The way we started this project was to really understand the people that would be living here. And we wanted to really feel like we could amplify the experience of living at the beach. And those lessons to us were, how do we make the most out of the series of spaces and the rituals that people have when they arrive home? So walking up through the lobbies, up to their front door, and then feeling like they can relax, but there's this sense of sort of luxury and refinement in everything that they call home. When you arrive, it was a deliberate move to try and break up the experience of being home. In this case, you stepped out of the lift and you're greeted with this framed view and greenery. As you move towards the front of the building and towards the ocean, those frame views begin to open up and those various elements within the building start to really capture the views and bring them into the floor plate. And the light sort of fills the floor plate and it gives you that opportunity to feel like you're in the entertainment space and you really open up to that view and the coastline. As you move towards the rear of the building, the architecture changes quite a bit. You're sort of sculptured by the building, you're hugged and the views are much more controlled and framed. It gives you a sense of an oasis, but it's your own little retreat. The rear of the building was quite important to sort of have the sense of sanctuary and the sense that it can be closed down.
When we're designing a home, and especially a home like Pipis, we are thinking about every detail of the home. The function of how you're actually going to live in your home is so important to us, and we spend so much time, and it's actually really challenging to look at the plans and then visualize yourself walking around that space. But it is something that we've got really good at and have a lot of experience and lessons learned over time with doing those things. We wanted to have a place where it's multi-generational and it's a place where everyone wanted to come. And for us, that real generational piece is so important in everything we do. Because we spend so much time thinking about every little detail and how we make sure that the external facade, all of the lines line up where the balcony steps down and meets the inside, how the balustrade ties back into the glazing, power lines out the front of the site. We underground those because we wanted the facade to really be the hero of the streetscape. When we have spent so much time working through all of those details, which is just really blood, sweat and tears, I think that weighs pretty heavily on me because there has been so much work that's gone into the project, and the thought of somebody not being 100% happy would probably break my heart, to be honest, and probably just comes from wearing our heart on our sleeve and wanting to do a fantastic job and wanting to do that not to only deliver a beautiful project that we can stand back and be proud of, but just because we really want to deliver stunning, beautiful, well thought out, timeless buildings.